And welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Chillygnome, and we back for another video. And this is the long-awaited video interview slash a little bit, because we're not reacting to nothing, but we are gonna react to the interview, the responses we gonna get. So like I said, my brother just got back from the military, probably like 2 weeks ago, something like that, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so he's back. We're gonna ask him all these questions. I posted it on the gram. You guys gave me the answers, or sorry, you guys gave me the questions, so I got that here. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask him, but without further ado, we're gonna bring in the boy, No Way Jose. Come on in. What's good with the kid, man? Sit down. We right here.
Gotta get that
See,
blanket.
we got that little view right here. What's this place called?
Twain Hart.
Twain Hart. We out here. He got a little Airbnb for us. Pretty good, nice little view. It's cold though, so y'all see the jacket and everything. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
You know, ready for this interview.
Yeah. How's being back to normal life?
It's been a crazy transition. It's like in the military, everything has been like structured, and right now I have all the freedom to do whatever I want.
So you were like on a structured basis in a way. Okay. So we're gonna start at the top. Or sorry, we're gonna start from the bottom. We're gonna start. Obviously, a lot of people don't know you, so go ahead and let them know your channel.
My channel is No Way Jose.
Subscribe. You already know the gram. What you got on
No
this?
Way Jose.98 on IG and Snapchat.
There you go. He said it. So we're gonna start off. Like I said, you guys don't know him, get to know him. So we're gonna start off from the bottom, and we're just gonna be from there. So what was the first interaction you had with the military? So how did it just come out of nowhere? And this is actually a question I don't know. You know, he's my brother. Like, I don't know what was the first thing that he was like, all right, military. So what was the first thing?
So the first time that I ever wanted to join the military was when my cousin showed me her boot camp video, Carla.
Okay, Carla, yeah.
Yeah, she showed us her boot camp video. Like, she went in the gas chamber, and I always thought that was cool, and I always wanted to do it since then. And I was like elementary school at the time, or probably middle school.
Okay, so that is elementary school, and then Carla showed you a boot camp video. Okay.
And then in high school, like college, I was like, damn, this is way too expensive. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna join the military, do my 4 years, and they'll pay for it after.
So was college already like, you already knew, like even in high school, like even like your freshman year, you already knew, like, oh, I'm not doing that.
I mean, I want to do college. It's
Right.
just that I don't want to pay for it myself.
whole
Like
thing?
the military will pay for it, and
Yeah.
then yeah, like I ultimately decided with the military because I got into my top choice college.
Which was that? Which one? Was that?
So my top choice college was CSU
Okay.
Stanislaus. I got in and everything, but the payment, what I would have to pay for a year would be like $9,000, and I didn't want to take that loan. So I decided ultimately to join the military so they can pay for it.
Okay, so that was the first interaction. Okay. Second question: how did you break it into my mom? Or yeah, mainly my mom, because we lived with my mom at the time. But what was the first, like, hey, this is how I did it?
So since when I joined, I was 17. I needed her signature, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell her. And at first she didn't want to sign it, but I told her, if you don't sign it, I'm just gonna wait till I'm 18, which was gonna be 2 months after. So
Right. It was just a faster process if she just got it.
if she signed it.
Got with the vibe. Okay, and then what did she say specifically in Spanish? Like, do you remember like when you told her?
I think she said, "¿Pa qué quieres hacer eso?"
Pa' que quieres
Yeah.
hacer eso? Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so you told my mom. And now, so how were the days when you enlisted? Like, how did you feel when you signed? Oh shit! When you signed and you were like, bam, now I just gotta wait. Like, it just a matter to hit the date. How did you feel from then?
I was just confused of what's gonna happen next. That I really didn't know what to expect.
Did you YouTube video? Did you ask people? Did you?
I looked on YouTube, but like they don't show you everything.
Like, how much do you think? Obviously, you already went through boot camp. How much are they missing? Like, that they don't show on YouTube? Like, if you have to give it percentage-wise. Like, they only show.
They probably show you like the 50%.
Oh, really?
Just 50%.
And then the other half,
Yeah.
they don't show.
Like while you're like in the program waiting to like go to boot camp, there's
Yeah.
people that come back from boot camp and they tell you their horror stories
Yeah. Oh,
of how
shit.
was boot camp, and it's basically where you learn what's gonna happen in boot camp.
Okay, so you're anxious, you were waiting. All right, bam, the day hits. How did you feel that day?
Oh, it was an emotional day.
Yeah.
Everybody was there. We were all crying. Everybody who was leaving to boot camp that
Yeah.
day was crying at the office.
So you step on the bus. What were you thinking? What was going through your head?
I done fucked up.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. All right. Now, second thought. Now, your first step out of the bus when you're already where you're supposed to be. How did you feel there?
Boom, you get to San Diego, and the drill instructor, which is the person who trains you to become a Marine, gets on the bus, and it's like, everybody get the fuck off the bus. And as soon as that, because all the way there to the boot camp, you're like head down. And as soon as they come on the bus and start yelling, like that's when you like have to, everything's fast.
It's like when it hits, huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna
And my heart was just like racing so hard.
Oh shit. Okay. So then that was pretty much, you arrived, you're there,
Yeah.
and that was all right. So let me ask you this: how was the first night? Like, what were your thoughts? How was the first night when you're in bed and you just experienced the first night in the military?
First night, there's no bed. 3 days of no sleep. The first thing they do is shave your head bald. That's the first thing. When you get off the bus, you go in that line, they start shaving your hair, and then they make you strip of your civilian clothes and put that uniform on.
Oh, shit. All right, now this is my personal question, because when he came back and he told me about it, I was like, oh hell nah, hell nah. I gotta be my shit. You know what I mean? So what's that shot? The
Peanut butter shot?
The peanut butter shot. Explain that to me, bro.
Okay, it's just a myth. So basically, they say that shot makes you not get hard because you can't. Like, nobody does in boot camp. And for females, they said they don't get their period at all, and that's 3 months of not getting their period.
What? So, you don't gotta answer this. So you telling me you didn't get it hard when you were over there?
No.
Oh, what the hell? Damn. And then when do you know when it's like? Is it, obviously I'm guessing that it's timed where, like, okay, the shot they put enough where it's like it's gonna last.
You get it once a month.
Oh,
and it hurts.
Damn,
it hurts. It's called a peanut butter shot because it literally feels like a thick substance, like peanut butter is going up your ass.
Damn, that's why military motherfuckers come out fucking scared. Okay, that's what alright, that was my question. Now I got another one, and this was with someone asked on Instagram, how's the, like, outdoor life? Outdoor more as in, like, liberty. So, like, what do they let you do, whereas, like, you can go out, you can, like, what do they let you do pretty much for fun?
So for me, I was in Japan, so they're a lot more strict. Like, we had a curfew. When I first got there, our curfew was at 10. And, like, you couldn't get out of base without a buddy. Like, literally, you can't sign out without anybody. Like, you can't go out alone.
What's the point of that? Like, why are they trying to have you leave with someone else?
It's because in Japan, like, if something were to happen, it's like a international incident. Because, like, if an American killed a Japanese person, it's just a big deal.
Okay.
And I get it, but, like, it was just a lot more strict out there.
More strict, okay. You mentioned Japan, but tell the people where you were at. So where'd you start from? Obviously we live in Hayward, but you started in Hayward, and then where'd you go? And then
there you go to boot camp, and it's in San Diego and also in Oceanside. Oceanside, you just go to learn how to shoot.
Learn how to shoot, okay. And then from San Diego, where'd you go?
From San Diego, I went back to Oceanside, because that's where we had combat training.
Okay, and then from, how long did you stay there?
Combat training was 1 month.
Okay, and then from, once that month's over?
I went home for like a few days. And then like 5 days.
Officially, and that's right, because you came back and that's where you signed the paper. You're like, okay, now we're bound, huh?
No, I got that at the schoolhouse, which is where they teach you your, like, military job, and that was in 29 Palms.
And what was your military job?
0631, which is like communications. You work on switches and routers.
So like Wi-Fi and shit?
Yeah.
Oh shit, boy, make Wi-Fi.
But for like the field, like if we're like in combat in the middle of nowhere, we can get signal in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, communications. Okay. And then, is that something you're still trying to do now, or was that just something I random just to like pretend what I'm doing?
Okay, so originally my job was supposed to be aircraft rescue and firefighting, but they canceled that job. Like, it doesn't exist anymore in the Marine Corps. So they just gave me a job based because they didn't need us anymore for it, because the Army does it, the Air Force does it.
So it's like no use for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they just gave me this job based on my score, on my test score, which is like an SAT, but for military they basically see where you're smart at, and that's I scored pretty high, so that's why they gave me that.
The communication. I mean, it makes sense. Sounds like that. So pretty much, once you're like going, obviously you said you're going to school. What's your major?
I want to do business.
Oh, business. Okay, so that's my point. So it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
you were like,
I hated that. I hated that job.
Shit, okay.
It's like a headache. Like, if you don't get it, it's like you have to find what's the problem, and it takes like hours to days.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So now let me ask you this. So tell me about when you got to Japan. So how was that? Like, when you found out So what was your thought when you found out you were going to Japan?
I was sad. I did not want to go.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I didn't want to leave everything behind. Like, they ask you for your 3 top choices, and I put all bases in California, and they gave me the
motherfuckers assholes for that. They book you the place you didn't want. Yeah. Like, why ask you then?
And then people that chose Okinawa, Japan, where I got stationed, they didn't get. They got
fucking Hayward or Oakland. Nah. Damn. So you said you were sad?
Yeah.
You feel sad? Okay. And then
I called my mom crying.
Yeah. Damn. So then, when you're in the when you're on the plane, like how you feeling there when you're like, all right, bro, this is it, like.
I mean, at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make the best of it. Make it like a trip, like travel the world while out there.
Yeah. Okay. So now let me ask you this about the military. What was the most stressful thing? Not about Okinawa or everything, but your whole stance. Like, what was like the thing you, like, not even about missing family, obviously, which was obviously, you know, hard, but military-wise, like something they do there.
Military-wise, I think the most stressful part is that, like, if you're good at your job, they're gonna use and abuse you. So, like, I was really good at it, so, like, they would, like, have me working more hours, and the people that are not good at it, they literally, like, don't do shit, and they get paid the same as me.
Oh, shit. So it's like no treatment as far as, like...
No, like, getting a raise is really hard, because it's, like, based on rank, and you have to do your time, so...
Yeah.
And it's basically based on, like, how you perform in, like, physical activities, not your job.
Yeah.
So, like, I couldn't get a raise, and even though I was doing 20 times more work than some people.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: did they ask you to like gain weight or like to like buff up or anything?
Yeah.
Like that?
In boot camp, I was 5 pounds below my max weight based on my height.
Yeah.
And they made me like eat double the amount of
other
stuff.
What did they give you?
Just the same food as everybody,
Just
but
double?
double portions.
And how would they make sure that you ate?
Oh, they make sure you
Really? How? Like
you're like eating and they're yelling, and they give you like 1 minute at most to eat. So
shit.
people like.
Yeah.
That's why there was a lot of people like who would like choke and have to be like CPR and all that stuff.
Oh shit, damn, I would probably have to do that shit. All right, let me ask you this: so what are some things that people before they sign up that you were like, right, you are not gonna find? What are things that they're not gonna find on YouTube? Like things that people that like say I wanted to join, I'm not gonna find on YouTube. I'm not like you literally have to experience it for yourself.
Like boot camp wise or the whole
the whole military thing.
I'm gonna talk boot camp wise. Like you're not gonna see how extreme they actually yell at you or make you do exercises. You're not gonna find that. They're not gonna put that on there to scare people off.
So it gets harsher than that.
Yeah,
definitely.
They're not sweet how they are on the videos. Because on there they're just yelling. Like they do way more than yelling.
Yeah. What was the worst thing someone said to you, officer?
I don't know. I was kept pretty alone because I was pretty good at like just blending in.
Okay.
I mean, they would yell at me.
Okay, what's the worst thing you heard said to someone where you were like, whoa?
I don't know. They would call people ugly, worthless, stuff like that. Like just.
It's like about them, horrible. Like make them feel low.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because some people would really break, and that's the people that they bugged, because that's the people they wanted to build up.
Because they know that I'll make you cry, huh?
Yeah. Because I got yelled at, and
I don't care, bro. I don't care about you.
My mom yelled at me worse.
I know. But I got hit. You don't know.
Facts.
Nah, I feel you. So, or what about so you talked about something you won't see on YouTube and stuff like that. All right, what about like
work-wise?
Work-wise, yeah.
I would say it's what I talked about earlier. Like, they're not gonna say like, oh, you do your job well, you're gonna get paid more. It's not like that. Like, you gotta wait regardless. And like, if someone doesn't do their job at all, they're like lazy or they don't know it, and they just sit around the shop all day, they get paid the same as you at the end of the day.
So like, for example, if you worked your 8 hours and let's say I was lazy one and you were good, on my 8 hours they'll be like, go home, Diego. But with you, since you're smart, they're like, hey bro, stay till 12.
Yeah, we need you to do this and this.
Which sucks if you're like, they don't give you that like, okay, I'm gonna pay this guy.
Yeah, like, cause we get paid by salary, so if you're that rank, you're gonna get paid.
Was the money worth it, you think, so far? The money you got, obviously you're gonna get more, you know, you say you're gonna go to college, so you're gonna get benefits, but from what you got from when you started to when you got out, was it worth it? Like,
I think it was worth it. Like 4 years, I was able to, like, things that I have planned to buy is my car. I already got veneers. I'm getting my own place.
Show them thanks to the camera. Okay. Alright, what were you saying? So your own place?
A car, veneers, my own place, and like it was definitely worth it. Even though my back got messed up.
Okay. And how did that happen?
We were doing a run with heavy packs, and I just felt like something messed up.
And they take care of you for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then so what about negative things? Like what are negative things where you're like, let's put it like this, expose. What would you expose on them? Like stuff like the real life, bruh.
The military is basically like high school part 2. It's like all the drama, like people talking shit about each other, and it's mainly the higher ups too, like the older people.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're the ones that be starting the rumors and all that.
Like what kind? Like just straight high school? Like shit you would imagine in high school?
Like I messed around with this chick, or like she's messing around with everybody here.
Oh wow.
Things like that, spreading rumors, just stuff like that.
And you said it's come from the official, so like the higher,
like higher ranking people.
What else would you say that exposed? Like stuff that you're like.
Let's see.
Like even
the food is trash.
Food
expose the military for that. Their food is horrible, and you have no choice but to eat it because they take away $300 from your check every month. Because that's what you're paying for that food, and you have no choice.
And they make you pay for everything, huh?
Yeah.
Literally. So what about?
I mean, you don't see it. People think they're not getting charged,
Yeah.
but it comes off your check. You can see it if you look at your like statement.
People don't look at that
Yeah,
shit, huh?
they just look at what they got in the bank.
getting. No, yeah. And then it's direct deposit.
Yeah.
It's all direct deposit. Okay. Did you see any contraband, like people like doing drugs that they're not supposed to, or like?
Yeah. While I was at the schoolhouse, which is the school where they teach you your job, like a few people got in trouble for drugs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like people who just couldn't quit, or like they did it outside, thought they would stop, or what?
Yeah, some people did it obvious. Like, I feel like those people like just wanted to get out of the military.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally say, "Yeah, I want to get out," instead of doing that and having it on your record.
What's that called? A dishonorable discharge?
Yeah, dishonorable discharge.
Dishonorable discharge. Okay. And then pretty much they're sent home, right? They're done. Like that's it. Their life is in the.
Yeah, and that's like that's on their record, like,
yeah.
And that will stay on there for a while too.
Damn, like even your life record, huh? After that.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so what are your plans now? Like now that you're out and everything like that, like what's the move? Obviously, right now you're just like chilling, you know, taking trips and shit. But like, what's the move after that?
Yeah. So from a week from today, a week from Monday actually, I move, and I'm gonna go to community college. But I'm actually waiting till they open back up because I don't want to do online college.
Why is that?
I feel like I can't concentrate. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna do community college, and then what'd you say?
Yeah. So before I go to that though, I want to go to bartending school.
Yeah.
So I can do bartending while I'm in college. Even though the military's gonna give me money,
Yeah.
like I don't like not working.
Yeah, bartending is fucking dope. Obviously, I'll be doing that shit, so fucking hella fun. Tips.
Yeah.
It's you talk to people. Literally, you get paid to drink and talk to people. And then, but you said school after that?
Yeah.
How long you plan on staying over there?
I'm not sure. Because if I just do 2 years and then transfer to a state college,
Yeah.
then I'll move back.
Move back over here.
Probably go to East Bay or something.
You're not trying to go to Stanislaus no more?
No, because that's when I used to want to do law. Because it's a law school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that anymore.
Nah, now you said business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, y'all. Well, we about to wrap this up real quick. You heard it right there. Everything on the military. Go ahead, leave the comments below. What you guys thought. Give it a like. Go ahead, remember. No way, Jose. Subscribe to the boy. You already hit 100?
Yeah, I hit
100.
100.
I already hit 100. I'm at 215, boy. About to catch me up. Remember, subscribe to his channel. And that's it for today. We about to cheers him up. And we out.
Cheers.
Bang.